Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Here it is Cubezilla and we're back with a speed build in The Sims 4. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy this as much as I kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed the exterior more. I don't know, I've just been getting a lot better on exteriors of houses compared to interiors, and I do look at kind of some inspirational photos. I did take the structure, so the physical bones of the outside, from a inspiration photo, but doesn't look like what it looked like in the photo at all. Mostly I just took the shape of the box in the front and the staircase, and that is it. I like this. This place is so cute. Oh my god. I'm gonna be talking for like 30 minutes, guys. I'm going to apologize right now. I try to cut this down so much. I don't even understand how like the bigger YouTubers draw you guys in to these videos, because they're so long and like there's no point in cutting in two parts. I'd rather just slap it all in one video because that's easier, but you're along for the ride here and so am I, and I'm gonna have to take lots of water breaks. But guys, I am building in Newcrest currently, and this house is actually a part of my save file project that I'm doing. So it's interesting. There is a sim that I made for this house. Now he will be in the save file, but he's also going to be a part of actually my get to work LP I want to come out with. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I know you guys, not you guys, but like just the general public of The Sims just doesn't enjoy LPs as much. So I'm going to try to make it as interesting and short as possible. Hopefully, I'm going to try a new editing style with that. If you guys want to, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. Twitter is what I mostly interact with you guys with, and I like to hear what you guys are into. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna burp. I like to hear what you guys are like into and what you guys want to see, as well as how do you guys think I'm doing with modern suburban builds. I hate super modern, but this is the type of modern I do like. It's more like, I don't know, realistic, I guess. There is like super modern houses right now, but it's not my type of vibe, and I'm trying to make Newcrest just more of a modern suburban kind of look, because we don't really see that in The Sims 4 that often. We have a lot of neighborhoods that don't feed off the modern, and when I say that, yeah, you can build whatever you want, but what I'm talking about is the world around it. Unfortunately, the Sims team does create the shell houses in the neighborhood, and the problem that I find with the shell neighborhoods are you kind of have to like go with the flow of what they kind of have, or it's going to look like it's standing out of place. And that's what I like about Newcrest. Newcrest is a city that has like these kind of olden time looking, there's like a word for it, but like just like those like kind of like old, kind of like cute, very like country-esque kind of vintage look to them. But they also have the city like landscape in the background and some more modern buildings up close. So that's why I thought I could get away with this kind of modern area. And I started obviously with this smaller little house area. Originally I wanted to put and let me know in the comments down below, in this neighborhood I originally actually wanted to put what is it called, it's from Eco Lifestyle, one of those community lots, and I was thinking of doing it when I was sketching out everything and all my ideas, but I'm actually thinking of scrapping that because I don't have Eco Lifestyle yet, so I just don't know if that's gonna really go well. I was gonna put it on the other lot beside, but I actually turned out to move this lot because I found that the right side of this building looked really just boring and bare, and I thought it'd be a little bit better maybe with that backyard to be a little concealed. I thought just a little bit, you can buy like the passerbys, because there is a sidewalk right there. It's different when like another house's backyard is connected like a backyard, but this is just very like in your face. I also thought for this area maybe getting the tiny living pack would be really good. I don't have that pack either yet. Honestly, I fell off the face of the earth with the Sim World for a few months. A lot has been going on. I should probably talk about the build. Let me just quickly update you guys with what was going on with me, so you guys know why I have been a little inconsistent and all that kind of stuff. Inconsistent. And then I'll get into the build, because this does have a very interesting story, and I'll even tell you a little bit about the sim character that will be living in this, because this will affect the save file, and I guess this also will be a little spoiler into the Get to Work series that I want to do. Hopefully that does come through. I do find that like a series like me, it's really hard where I live right now, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. So I actually moved recently, and I had a 2-bedroom apartment in a city where I was back home, and it was a city, and I had more of like free will, and like I owned my own furniture. I had my own desk. Now I had a roommate. He was a little annoying. There's a whole story on that. Maybe eventually I'll release a story time on my personal channel, which I do have a personal channel. I just haven't advertised it, I don't think, on this channel yet, because I'm waiting before I am that like kind of like publicize who I am, just because I'm a little shy. I'm older, so you know, some people kind of like judge you for doing this, and like the line of work I'm in, people would judge me probably for, I don't know, a lot of people are supportive, but you never know. But I've actually moved. Not only did I move out of my apartment, I moved like cities. I moved hours and hours away compared to where I live now, which is 100% fine. I say hours away. It's not that bad. I'm over exaggerating, but I just moved away from where I currently was, and I'm in an area where I actually get paid a hell of a lot more for the job I was doing, and that was so important to me because I was doing a job where I was risking my life every gosh dang day, and I was not getting enough money for it at all. Now I'm getting a lot of money, and I'm paying a hell of a lot less for the place, but I'm in a shared accommodations, which isn't that bad if you think of it, but it is kind of bad. It's kind of bad because I don't actually have a proper area to now record. Now there is one room that's still available in this current place I live in. It's actually a house now, and I thought of actually possibly taking over the bigger room. It's $100 more, but it has like an ensuite, so I would have my own bathroom, and I could probably get another, like the furniture moved out, and possibly get a desk in there, which would be really, really nice. I just kind of like have to figure out where my life is going, because like, I could be moving again in the next 6 months, or earlier or later, and I also don't want to be buying a desk if I'm not going to be using that desk later on in my life, unless I get a really, really cheap one. So maybe on that one, who knows. But guys, that's basically a basis for that. So I will apologize right now that if you guys ever hear like a little bit of echoing. Now my mic is really, really good. I find that it's not that bad when I record in the dining room, but because I'm like, it's a very open space, there's no carpeting, it's all wood floors, and it's just not, because it's a shared accommodations, there's just not much flooring or carpeting, so it's not the best for soundproofing, but it's pretty decent. I think I recorded part of my secret worlds actually in there, so you guys, if you are interested to see the difference, go check that video. It's not that bad, but if you guys do notice it, I do apologize. It's just something I have to do right now for my living accommodations. But in my room where I am right now, but I am kind of whispering because I do have a roommate downstairs, and he's supposed to be on nights right now. I have no idea if he's awake. Try not to like scream into the mic, which is really what I usually do. So I'm just gonna like raise my volume inside of my editing software for you guys. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that is my update. I'm getting paid handsomely, thankfully, and I'm pretty happy. I like where I am. I'm not in a city, so there probably won't be any like the streams. I really want to, but for some reason the Wi-Fi, because it's not like a huge city, the Wi-Fi is just crapola. It's just the Wi-Fi, like more like the uploading. Like my videos, like a 15-minute video would take an hour and a half to upload, which it takes a while, and that's a long time to be off my laptop, especially when I'm trying to get a lot of work done. It's just hell of annoying. It's just, I don't think I'll be able to stream out here, which really sucks because I miss you guys. I used to have like a little fam jam, but it's okay. But let's talk about this house, because I'm actually really excited about this house. I love the way it turned out. I don't know if you guys actually watch Tara Mitchell. She's a YouTuber. She's from Toronto, so like back home for me. Like, oh, it was so annoying. I missed her at the airport, and I missed her moving to Toronto. When she moved to Toronto, I moved out of the area. It's so annoying. Anyways, so Tara Mitchell, she kind of just moved into this house in Toronto, and it's like a 3-level. This isn't based off her house. Gosh, I kind of wish it was. And I don't know, actually, does it have 4? It has like 4 levels. So there's like a basement, and then there's like the main floor, and then there's like it's a lot of split leveling. I don't even think you could do that in The Sims, but. And it just kind of like, when I saw the reference photo, because I needed to find a small house, but that was big. And so I looked up, you know, some photos of like, you know, a suburban, modern, very small house. And when I saw the photo that kind of showed the steps going up, now I don't know if that's what Terrace does, but obviously, you know, also the lower pane glass windows are supposed to resemble what would have been a garage, but we don't have that, so it's okay. But yeah, no, this kind of reminded me of that, and I kind of actually really enjoyed that. I also have a building tip for you guys right now. They say it's actually really smart to match your florals. So any of your like, oh my god, what's the word? What we're doing right now, it's not terraforming, but you know, like when you use the flowers in the trees, I'm blanking. It's okay. I'll probably like look this back and be like, I'm such a donor. But yeah, when you're, you know, doing all that kind of stuff, it's really good to like match the trees and the florals that are already in the town, and not go like over exaggeration of like just random stuff that doesn't match. Like, you definitely don't want to be like putting the vampire pack stuff in here. It would look out of place. Maybe if it was the goths. Maybe. I'm not gonna lie though, I think the goths house is so out of place in like Willow Creek. It's just it just looks out of place. But yeah, so Newcrest, going back to that, because I have so much time to still actually talk about everything. We're only 11 minutes in. This is like 34 minutes in. Newcrest is actually really fun because I get creative freedom. So actually, let me tell you about some of the community spots I'm thinking of making in the city. So naturally, I wanted to make 6 recreational lots. I don't know if it will be 6 anymore. Not gonna lie, it might not be. I'm still trying to think of some ideas. I want to do 5 lot venues, and I really want to do a community space, but that's not gonna happen. I think I'm just gonna do like a tiny living house. But that's 15, possibly 16, unless I can figure out something else to do. But I think it's gonna be 16 lots total for people to live. I kind of want to leave some open space, like a, you know, maybe the tiny living house could be like starter home or whatever. Question, leave in the comments if you're listening. When you guys play The Sims 4, would you rather starter home to be finished, or would you rather it be empty other than like the necessities like a kitchen? Because like in real life, when you move in a house, you'll get a kitchen and bathroom, but you're not gonna get anything in the living room or the bedroom, or you just get like the bathroom. So would you rather the house be like completely empty? Would you rather just empty with the kitchen and the bathroom? Or would you rather like having it completely furnished as like a new house? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, how do you guys like the color scheme going on? I thought it was kind of nice. The white was sticking out way too much, so I turned it a little bit like gray. I'm trying to bounce the colors off of the houses, but I'm not trying to make it too symmetric. There is another house that I do make close to this, and I was going with a color scheme that matched these 2 houses, and I think it might have looked better before I changed it, but I changed it to like more like a tan, kind of like lighter wood, just because I was like, I want them to be a little bit different. I don't want like the same vibe, because as much as I want Newcrest, see what I mean, like the house in the background right there, like it's a lot different than what we're building, but that's okay. But yeah, I really want this town to kind of like resemble the same things. Now going on to those lots, my bad, I freaking scatterbrain. I really want to make a restaurant in this neighborhood. I kind of want it like modern for sure, like maybe like a super elegant one, like maybe like very bougie, because like I don't think there's very many other cities that would like benefit off a bougie restaurant other than city living. Correct me if I could be wrong, but like we're talking like ultra bougie modern, not like Italian bougie, like we're talking modern bougie. So I don't think anything would really benefit the other than city living, and there's already so much going on. And other than the apartments, which has a lot of space, obviously there's not very many like community lot spaces, and I like what's in there already, so I'm not gonna like mess that too much. I definitely want a spa. Spa Days has some really good things in there, like in the pack itself. I use some of Spa Days stuff. Oh, the room is so cool, especially towards the end, by the way. I know I'm getting distracted. the room is cool because I changed the lighting. I like changed the lighting in the room, and I changed the lighting in the basement because it suits the vibe. Like I said, this is a bachelor pad, you know. You'll see those in the screenshots. Keep an eye out open for that. I really want to make a nightclub in here. Did I finish the spa? No, I didn't. I'm going so insane right now. I got scatterbrain. Like, I really want to talk about the build, but there's just so much going on. Going back to the spa with my scatterbrain. The spa would be nice because I don't use them that much. I honestly don't. But it's such a nice pack, and the spas are pretty modern, so it's going to look really good when I do that. I'm kind of excited. I suck at building spas. Just going to say that now. Nightclub. I really want to make a nightclub because we have lounges and bars in most of the packs. We have so many bars, but like I want a nightclub. Like I want to like bring my like Sims out somewhere to like get drunk, you know, maybe like hook up a little bit. Like I want something. They're good for storytelling too, you know. Like yeah, the only nightclub I think we have is in it's not Brindleton Bay. It's oh my god. Wow, I'm really. Is it Brindle? No, it's not Brindleton Bay. I'm really blanking on names right now. I don't know why, but it's in the get together world. There we go. That's the only nightclub, so I really want to make a nightclub. And I obviously put a park in. Okay, I obviously put a park in, and that was kind of like important to me, was putting a park in. Because we don't have one. We have a neighborhood that has like a park. Now I did put another thing because I knew, because I was gonna put a cafe, and I said hell no. I was gonna put something else, and I can't remember what it is, but I have it saved on the blueprint already in game. I just can't pull it up right now because I'm doing a recording. That's fine, but I wanted to make the the venue types really like different and stand out, and I don't think I'm gonna do community space anymore. We have 3 of those happening in the eco living world. I can't think of any of the worlds right now, and I feel retarded. I feel like my brain is not working. And sorry, I'm not using that word to make fun of people. I'm saying that I'm just like, my brain is not working. Like I feel like I'm losing brain cells by the minute. But guys, I want to talk about this build a little bit because we're still in the room. We're still in his room. So oh gosh, I actually forget what his name is. Is it Cade? I could be wrong. There will be a quick little like create a sim going up for him too. I don't know when that will be. Actually, I might put it up kind of soon. So this guy, he is our player boy. Okay, he's our player boy. So he lives in this bachelor pad. Again, you guys can take this over, but I find that I need to make more bachelors and like single girls. I love families. Who doesn't love families? But when I play The Sims 4, I'm shopping around for a new lover, and sometimes I'm like grabbing 5 lovers, you know. I get bored. I like to stir up some shit, you know. I like to stir some stuff up. So, you know, I have a little paper here because I wrote the stories of all these guys. If I kept with the traits, I think he's active in a bro in 30. I could be wrong. We'll find out when I do the character thing. I really wanted to put a scar on this guy, but I didn't end up doing it. So in the game save that you guys will get when I do produce the actual save file, which hopefully I can figure out how to do eventually, you'll hopefully notice if it transitioned properly that he was in the army and he'll have all the medals. So, you know, he went off when he was like 18, when he was like at age, went to the army for a few years, and then he comes back and he wants to work in a policing career. So, talking about him, he's a stud muffin. Of course, he's gonna be cute. But the thing is, you know, did I put non-committal? I might have put a non-committal. I can't remember. He's your beefy and bulky guy. Like I said, he's like a bro. He's definitely your jock kind of guy. He's very, very active, and he has a good, like, it's probably his aspiration, unless I changed it, honestly. This guy just tends to be a heartthrob for all the ladies in town. Oops, sorry. Well, at least I think he's kind of cute. My bad, but he just doesn't have to try to get a girl's attention, you know? This man is not afraid of like that bachelor lifestyle at all. But love isn't his main focus at all. mean, when I say love, I don't mean like finding a soulmate love. I mean like woman. He really wants to focus on ranking up in his career in policing, like his father. His father used to be a chief before he unfortunately got shot and died in a shootout with a bad guy on the job. Kind of sucks. It's sad. And the sim might have a small nectar problem because he's been through some shit. I mean, he was in the army. His dad died when he was young. And he has like a lot to live up to, obviously. His dad was chief and he wants to be chief so bad. He has a lot going for him. And it's very, very possible. On top of the nectar problem that he has a lady company problem. He likes his ladies around. And he's like Don Lothario, kind of, you know? He is just, he's in for the fun. And I would not be surprised when you guys open the save file if he's also involved with Dina and Nina Caliente. I wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved with their mom as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if he is involved with a lot of women. Like, I could see him and Dawn being best friends because they're just like little player boys, you know? Little player boys. But, like I said, his main goal is to reach his career goals, and that is becoming chief. And he really is probably not going to settle down until he does that. In fact, he might never settle down. I mean, you guys are the players. If you play this sim, you can download him off the lot right now, or off the gallery once this goes up, I believe. And you can download his house. So I mean, you can play with him now if you don't want to wait till the save file. But yeah, it's up to you guys technically what you guys want to do with the sim. But yeah, he has a nice beautiful gym in the basement, you guys will see, because like I said, he's really into working out. And man, this bar little area, so like I said, he has a drinking problem, and this is also a bachelor plaid. Oh my god, so of course he's gonna have like a little bar area, right? Of course. And this, like I said, I changed the lighting in here too. I have to obviously bring the sim in himself to change the lighting. So we do, I believe, see 2 photos. They will be kind of copies, but they're gonna be with the different changes of lighting because it's cool. So there's gonna be like a blue kind of like dark vibe in here, so we get that bar in. You see, I think, is it a foosball table in there? You see a foosball table in here. I can't remember if I tried getting some flirty ambiance in here. I did put a lot of flirty ambiance. I did take, I don't know if you saw earlier, 2 of the flirty paintings that you can paint, and then I do frame them. I have to bring the sim in, obviously, to do that before I save it. Hopefully that did happen. I know I did it for the save file. I just don't remember if I uploaded it. But yeah, so he's also a sporty guy. So you'll see like a lot of sports memorabilia in this house. He's, like I said, he's a bro. This is a bachelor place. Bachelor heaven, really. So, you know, we're going to get all that great vibe. And this is probably where he brings his friends to hang out, or maybe even his lady friends. This is more like a man cave. But this is definitely where he's still going to entertain his woman, you know? Bring them over, like, hey, do you want me to make you a drink? Want me to fix you up with something nice? Like, you know, to relax and set the scene. And we're also working on the gym now. He has a pretty decently sized gym. Honestly, I wish you could tell Sims not to go to the gym because he doesn't need one. He doesn't. But Sims will still show up, and he probably will because he does have an active like skill. So I won't be surprised. But I think he just goes to the gym to like hit on women and meet up with his bros. Like if he is seen at the gym, he's 100% meeting up with his bros. We're trying to get some female attention because why not, right? In this house, I did something a little different with all the showers. I actually made them like walk-in showers with doors and those like shower head kind of things from the university pack, which was kind of cool because you could be like a little bit more like, you know, we don't have like such small like confined showers. That's been a thing for years in The Sims, like for years. But in reality, like our showers are huge. Like I like don't even have like when I go to like this one place where I stay on site for work and they have like these little Jack and Jill like in the dorms, like it's a shower, but it ain't that small. Like, that is confined. Like, they're able to move their elbows, but are they really? Because it really don't look like it. Like, it does not look like it. And bathtubs, like, yeah, they're okay for bathtubs. They need to be more realistic with showers. And I understand why they're so small, but it's also, like, not realistic. So I was trying to make my own stand-up showers, and I think I did a pretty good job. And I really like how the backyard turned out. I'm not gonna lie on that one. I think it turned out real nice, and the little patio lights are so cool. I wanted them all to actually be the yellow, but I think just the color, like the poles weren't matching up or something like that. So I kind of had like no choice, but whatever. Oh god, I love that basement room so much. Honestly, this is a cool house, guys. Like, I don't know if any of you like play with a lot of guys or just want to have a guy in your save file. This is definitely like a guy that you would want to just like visit and play around with. Like, you want to experience this house. Like, this is bro pad. We're on to his office because he will be in the detective career. Now, he won't be in the save file starting at 0. I think he starts at, I don't know, like probably like around 5 or like a little bit like less. So I got you started. You guys can like lower that if you want. I mean, obviously his life has already started. We're not gonna, like, in the save file, I don't want him just everyone can't just be at 0, you know. We have to have people that are established and making good money. This is a big house, you know. He needs to make a lot more money than that. So yeah, we're gonna get his a little cute little office. Again, bro office for sure. We're getting a lot of blues and darks in here. God, my mouth is like tiring out. This is a long video. I'm so sorry if you guys are still listening. Give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate the support, and I hope you guys also like this house. I think it's so neat. I think it's so cool. This is one of my proud babies. This was a really proud creation of mine, and this took a long time. I forgot how long building honestly takes, though the editing process is so easy compared to like a let's play. But the recording part, like this part, takes time, obviously. But yeah, it just anything for YouTube takes a while because like everything is different. Like the editing, which I hate doing, is easier, but I'm gonna be spending like at least 2 to 5 hours, if not more, depending on how big the house is. And I definitely spent more than 3 hours on this for sure. I know for a matter of fact I spent more than 3 hours on this. So I mean, I could unfast forward all the footage and really know, but I know I did because it was more than that before I sped up the footage. But yeah, we're getting that nice desk, and again, we have to make this a very row kind of place, and we're gonna get a lot of like dark tones in there, but we also like, he's a little smart, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's not completely stupid. But this person, actually, so my Get to Work series that I want to make, there's going to be 4 Sims we're going to follow. So it's kind of be neat. It's going to be thumbnail wise and like the series wise is going to be different because like we're going to be focusing on different people, and they're going to be like, you know, per like episode will probably be a thumbnail per the person that we're focusing on, but the title will be different or the same, sorry. So, you know, it'd be like Get to Work, whatever. So I'll let you know, we have 4 people and they're gonna be all in different kind of positions. So we're gonna have somebody in the retail career. I haven't made that person yet. I haven't built the retail lot yet, and I have no idea what kind of retail they have. I thought about baking, but I wanted it to be a male sim, and yeah, I mean, it could be cute for a male sim to be a baker. I'm not opposed to that, but I feel like there's more that we could do. There's so much with the retail lots that came with the Get to Work, and everyone kind of like shades the retail that came with the Get to Work, or actually the Get to Work pack. But you can sell almost anything with the retail, and I usually make my retail lots for gameplay, not to actually like own them and run them, but like to actually like, oh, like maybe I should go shopping and go buy like some clothes, or like I don't want my sim to be in like herbalism, but I'd like to go buy some herbalism like crafted items, or like You know, I like making those. So a lot of my lots will probably not be runnable lots because I want them to be like good ones, you know? So yeah, it'll be a male sim. He has not been created. He's the last one for this let's play that hasn't been created. Detective, which is this guy, he'll be in this. We're going to be following him the detective career. He'll have his own thumbnail. Then we have this scientist career. We already have a sim for that, and they have a really interesting story. Their house has already been made, but I might try remaking their house. We'll see how that one goes. And we have a doctor career one that we're going to follow. We have her. She's already made. So for some of the save file, I actually have sims that I really liked that I'm just revamping. So like some of these creative sims that you'll see coming out are just going to be like already made sims, just revamped because like they're really old and I want them to fit the style I have planned for them now. So she actually, if you guys paid attention to my vampire extreme challenge that I did on a live, like there was a live stream that I did, she was actually in that. She had a kid in that with Blaze DeLuca. That kid is no longer going to exist. Actually, a lot of the vampire stuff will be transitioned actually into this game. My save file, but they're not going to be like the same. Like I'm getting rid of characters because Bella Goth is not going to be a vampire anymore, put it that way. So this sim, yeah, she was the one that he had an affair with Raven, or like had an affair with Raven on. Okay, her name is Grace Green. So yeah, she's a sim that I had for a long time, and she will be our doctor, and she also lives in this specific neighborhood. So it will be interesting because I feel like he definitely will be interested in her a little bit for sure, because he's interested in anything with the legs that walk. That's female. But honestly, like she's not really the type of person she's not looking for love at all. She is a loner sim. She's not interested in really finding a mate, and it'll be interesting to see if she does. Her house is already made, guys. It's already made. I'll eventually come out with that when I can actually, edit that video, do the recording of this, and actually getting it out. Like I said, this is probably going to take 2 to 3 hours to actually upload this specific video right now. So I got about 3 more minutes to actually speak. But yeah, no, all these characters that will be for the get to work little like LP I have, most of their storylines I'm going to try to keep basic. I'm not going to try really getting people together. There might be like flings and stuff, but not all of it's actually going to translate into the save file. The characters will. I think even Nyla Berry is going to be in the save file. Maybe Ivy Berry as well. We'll see because like they have very distinct hair colors, so it might be a little weird. But I really liked Nyla, so I think I'm gonna keep her in there. I might trash the idea of keeping her though, just because like the Not So Berry challenge people were just they're extreme with their looks, and I just gotta figure out if that's what I want. But when I do figure that out, you'll see it inside the game. You'll know that for sure. But like I said, the lives in the get together let's play when that does come out is not going to translate into the save file. Some things might. Like I said, I will be going into the save file and manipulating some of their lives, but not much. Like it's just going to be like relationships and stuff, things that the Sims team couldn't do. I can't believe they didn't know how to do that shit. Anyways, but yeah, we should be coming to the end of the video. So if you guys liked the video or this build, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to download this from the gallery, I believe it's Sims Free 5. Gallery ID is in the comment section down below. And I hope you guys enjoy these screenshots and have a great day. Also keep an eye out for those special ones.